I'm for the money. I'm here to build back some stuff that I lost with my kids.
I'm here to support my new family and to reunite with my own.
I decided to give it a shot because I'm in a custody battle right now with the state of Florida for my son. And I got 3 other kids, and it doesn't hurt to try to build a bond back with them. So, here to learn.
We're here to make something beautiful out of our past, basically. There's actually a Hebrew word, it's called Havilah. But Havilah signifies the making of something beautiful through pain. So I'm actually here to further my growth and to continue to take control and own my pain, so that way I can make something beautiful of it.
We start out every group in a circle like this. We gather in a circle because all of our ancestors gathered this way. What we ask is accountability and an effort to repair those harms that were caused to you, to your family, to your community, and to your children especially. They are often harmed more by your incarceration than anyone else. I want to welcome you all back into the community, welcome you back into the circle, okay? Welcome home. The people who go to prison go because of trauma. And so I'm gonna ask you to write about your story and what led to that for you. And think about how did you get here? What happened to you? What choices did you make? What behaviors did you engage in? What beliefs did you have about yourself that led to your incarceration? Or maybe what things did somebody tell you?
Evil, arrogant, bad person, never gonna amount to shit. Loser, lost change, narcissist, womanized, shitty father, soulless, hopeless, dumbass, a convict, self-destructive, emotionless.
I hear a lot of people say what they were told growing up that was really negative, and I wasn't told negative things growing up. I told myself negative things growing up, which I learned today. I was like, was I told that I wasn't shit? Was I told that I wasn't gonna do this or that? No, I was telling myself that.
We're going to talk about how this man box has affected you and how it led to maybe your crime, to your incarceration, to your gang membership, to how you've interacted with women and your romantic relationships, and talk about how it's affected your mental health and your emotional health, your spirit, your body, everything. How does having to constantly prove that you're a man and deal with this pressure affect you? How has it affected you? I tell you guys this, that if you are just now coming back into your child's life and you've never been in it, the focus needs to be on the connection, because that's where the repair happens. If you are like, well, I'm your parent and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna tell you you need to do this and that, and you need to clean your room, you're gonna keep butting heads with this child, because what this child needs from you is that consistency, that trust, that bond.
I'm so selfish in my own personal issues as far as my kids go. My children deserve to know that they're, and to not feel worthless. They deserve to not feel worthless. They deserve to know that they mean something and that they're seen and that that it's not their fault. my actions are not their fault.
I learned listening to you guys how much abuse I did endure growing up. And I faced it before, and I have realized that I have done things differently with my kids, but not quite differently enough. I still have room to heal and grow and change.
All of these things can be repaired. You can repair if there's anything that has occurred in pieces and fragments, and it takes time. So by your stability, you repair them. By your love, you repair them. By understanding what kids do at different ages, you repair them. By loving yourself, you repair them. There's room for a lot of repair.
Pushed my kids out of my life, caused them to think that I didn't care about them. To the victim, it actually caused emotional abuse. It caused her to feel like she was nothing, from what I heard from friends. So, loved ones, it caused them to back away from me, to doubt me, stop believing in me, that I ever get back right. To the community, made them feel like they couldn't be safe.
So how this affected me is I caught 5 more felonies and I was sentenced to 8 more years in prison. And I actually trying to gain better approval, or I guess make the situation better between me and my significant other. I was actually making the situation more toxic. I lost custody to another one of my children, and now because I had one of my children during that incarceration, now I'm having to fight for custody of him, and my other children have had to grow up without me because of all my different, I've been in prison 3 times.
You have a chance to repair these things. And maybe you don't necessarily repair them directly to the person that you harmed. That's repairing it directly with the person that you harmed is what we call restorative justice, and we'll talk about this more in a minute. But there's something even bigger, and it's called transformative justice. And that's when you repair yourself so deeply, and you are working so hard on your healing and on making yourself a better person, that now it has, again, that ripple effect. Thinking about this, I don't want you to get mired down in guilt and shame, because that's not what this is about. This is about repair. How can I own the harm that I caused to me, my family, my kids, my community, and do better so that I can repair that for them?
Now we're asking you to think about the future. What is it you want for yourself and your family? What are your career goals? Where is it that you want to go? Where is it that you see yourself in the future?
A dream I have for me, myself, and my children is I truly just want them to be independent women.
I want to get back to the community, stay safer, and continue to show her how strong of a mother I've been throughout this process, and just keep going with her.
I put manifest on here because like my manifestation of a new life is like slowly becoming a reality.
This one is my favorite. It says, I'm choosing to change the narrative because I'm going to just my trauma.
So like I just gotta play my role, you know what I'm saying, and do what's in my best interest to continue to move forward in my life and continue to make good choices.
My name is Aubrey Valencia. I'm the founder and executive director of the Storytellers Project and the creator of Breaking Chains, Building Bonds. I created the program to help other parents who grew up with trauma to break the cycles of trauma, family violence, incarceration, and substance abuse.
I heard about Breaking Chains, Building Bonds through my care manager, Malay, at Project Elevate, and she said that she thought I would be a good candidate for this program, my children and I, and I was jumping right on it.
I feel that other people should join this program because
if you've been through something, or if you're just coming out of prison, or if you've just ever been incarcerated, this is a good way to start finding your new identity and figuring out who you are outside of prison.
You know, nobody judging anybody, and everybody just seems to, want to do their part in helping each other heal.
Group has actually allowed me to identify my weaknesses, and this group has actually helped me strengthen the areas I needed, and they've actually become somewhat of a family to me.